Okay, good evening. Can't really talk loud today. Doing the best I can, but unfortunately I'm still a little bit hoarse. I'm a bit pony. I'm doing the best I can. Even have my microphone on extra gain so it can pick up something. But at least I have a voice. Did forget to get something to drink, so I might just get that later. Still a bit sniffly. Still a bit coffee. I'm just everything. I'm not fully recovered just yet. Just doing the best I can. Good evening to you. In case you hadn't heard it, I'm a little bit hoarse. This is about the loudest I can speak at the moment, even with my microphone on extra gain. So this is about as loud as it's gonna get. At least I'm assuming there is any audio anyway. Do have to check the spelling. Diwali. Yes, it was Diwali. Okay. Well, the weekly news bulletin, as far as I can get anyway. No, I'm not muted. If you suddenly hear a silence, that's me probably coughing my lungs out. Like said, not recovered just yet. And if it gets too worse, I'll just get something to drink. Still have a cup here. I have a water tap, so I can always get some water. Yep. Should still be having the microphone on. It's not gonna be a very creative one today. Because I'm home late with a reason and I'm very tired. Maybe I can get them a little bit closer here, so So I do wonder if my audio is actually on. It should be on. Audio Mixer says it's on anyway. Ah, thanks for the confirmation. I was in doubt. Yeah, I can still cough very loud. Let's see, how do you pick that up? You have the long one in front. And the other ones are tucked in. Anyway, last Sunday I managed to finish one of the drawings for book 5, so I still have 3 drawings left. I have a last minute event. It's not really a convention, but it's a libraries hosting a Halloween event in the honors of opening their manga area. It's in Dordrecht and they host a small cosplay competition and a little fair and everything like that. So that's something I'll be doing this weekend. And on Sunday I'm gonna sleep. How about we get this a little bit bigger? Let's see. What else? Oh, my focus is mainly book 5 at the moment. And during my vacation in November, I'll be trying to do the penny chapter images and the cover and the first page image, which is always a chibi. But if I don't make that, then that's going to be fine. I still have until May, June, until it will probably appear. So yeah, that's my focus at the moment. Not very special, but it's just a bit crowded. I've just had a cold, so, and this time the cold really knocked me down, so I just need a bit of time to recover. Let's put out the noise, by the way. That's gonna be too late. There. Sound off. But feel free to share your projects. What are you working on at the moment? Let's check out how does a sari work. It's over this shoulder, so I'm not going for complete cultural accuracy, but at least a little bit. Sari. Oh, there are like 10,000 ways to dress, and they're all over the right shoulder, not the left one. Which is fine, it's something I can easily change, this. It's all over the right shoulder, so that means that this part doesn't exist here. Okay, so that's like this. And it's a bit tricky if you want to draw it from the side and all your pictures, your reference pictures, are from the front. Or the right side, and I need to have the left side. Those are beautiful saris, by the way. So there's a possibility you can see it like a line like this. With an extra line like here and a line like there. I think this is one of the best things I can do with a minimal reference and in the Anno style, so. That's a weird egg. Yeah, I do know that sari is mostly draped around shoulders, etc. But how do you draw that? And a couple of drunk kids outside. Parents, give your child a hobby, please. and we're doing a little bit of cultural education. And I'm not posting this because our National Children's News Network made an item about it, but because this really happened. Okay, not with Penny, but with me, so that's so weird. Oh, that face is just, head is not working. I need to draw it in full and so I can trace it, because this is not working. I need something to fill the blanks. Nope. Let's make a new layer because I'm really tired and too tired to fiddle around. So, okay, a little bit less squish. Put it like here. There we go. Make it lighter. And this was the line art. Welcome to the zone for tired people. Let's see. Thumbs are the outside, so that means here. It's actually a bit too big, huh? That's okay. And sharing cultures is amazing. Learning about other cultures. It's not like you have to convert or something like that. Just share. Maybe next year we can contribute to their festival. So it can be an actual celebration. That's not a celebration, but I mean, it's more wonderful to share and celebrate with friends. And if this makes people feel at home in their own home, that's great. This head is way too small, but otherwise it will probably be too big. Seriously, it's not really working out today. Oh well. Can't really see her face, so we're gonna fix that soon. That's a very tall hat. Why is this not working? Maybe it needs to go a little bit to the front. And a little bit here. If you want a warm drink, get a tea without theine or caffeine, like a herbal one, because if you get tea, you might stay awake because of the theine in there. Tea is not really a good drink to sleep if you want to sleep. If you want to wake up, tea is a good thing. That's why people say warm milk is working better, because A, it's warm, and B, there is no theine, taurine, or any of those other ines in it, caffeine. Green tea has theine. Green tea, black tea, white tea, so rooibos. Rooibos is a good choice. Or a fruit infusion without tea. Or herbal infusion without tea. So it's not really tea, but rooibos is a good one. But green tea and black tea are actually wake-up teas. Yep, get the rooibos mango. Sure, I don't really like tea as a whole, but that's okay. And what is not working with this? I'm gonna flip the page. Maybe that shows what's not working with it. Oh, horizontal. Okay, well, it's actually not that bad. Just the eye is probably needs to be tilted a bit and a bit bigger. And yeah, I'm living together with someone who knows a lot about tea. And actually, you shouldn't drink green tea or black tea after dinner anymore, or actually in the afternoon. It's just, it can keep you up just as much as cola. White tea has a lot less theine, but there's still theine in there. So no, I'm not a tea expert. I'm just living together with someone who is a tea expert. Yep, Mr. Science really loves tea. A lot of tea. And is currently on a rooibos binge. So we have the rooibos with mango, with honey, and he just likes the plain rooibos best. And me, I still don't like any tea whatsoever. Um, image horizontal. That's better. I do like the scent of tea, by the way. Also like the scent of coffee, but don't like that either. The side swap thing. And the thing that was most delicious on the plate is the thing I'm not allowed. What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's saved. For some reason it's saved, but I managed to shut down. How did I... What was the... Control Q? I didn't... I wasn't even near Control Q. Anyway, it was saved. I'm not a fan of plain water as well, but I learned to drink it. Maybe that's what's bothering me with this eye. That's better. I think Diwali is a celebration I don't mind celebrating because it sounds more like a calm celebration. But I really don't really know a lot about Diwali just yet. Probably gonna ask a lot more next year. And thumbs can go up. As far as I know, it's also about remembering those who passed and reflection. Okay, so it's about the return of a god, Rama, and Sita, his love, and younger brother, Lakshman. And Diwali is vegetarian. That's quite important to know. Sometimes they don't eat they eat vegetarian 5 to 7 days before, and not even eggs, so it's sort of vegan vegetarian. But there is honey, so it's not vegan. The Hindu goddess of fertility and prosperity. The sweet rice. That's so tasty. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm reading with a quick search. So not really an in-deep investigation or something like that. It's something I want to look into more. I should look into other cultures and celebrations more. bit too big. But wait, they said there was milk in the rice pudding, but here it says it's made with coconut milk. I gotta ask that, because if it's coconut milk, I can have as much milk as I want. Okay, not that my stomach would agree with that much, but it's something I'm allowed to have a lot more because of my allergies. So that's something I have to check. Right. First I'm gonna finish the head. Now, the fingers, because that one's gonna be tricky. I need you see 3 fingers like this. You have a long one like this. Then you have something inside your finger, between your fingers, and save. This looks like a good one. And it's possible my connection is a bit wonky. I mean, I'm right next to the router, so technically there shouldn't be any issues, but I always have issues. Just I have a little bubbles going up in the upper right, and as long as those go, it should still be connected. And the 4th, may the 4th be with you. No, completely different holiday. But no matter where I go in the household, I always have a wonky internet connection. So I'm doing the best I can, but it's not something I can easily fix, unfortunately. Because according to my provider, all the issues are with me, of course. And while that is a possibility, there's also a very big possibility it's their side. But it's not like we have much choice. Sure, we could get another internet provider for about twice or 3 times the price, and we already pay a lot, so... I can feel another coughing fit coming up. Well, according to Twitch, I have 0 dropped frames. So, according to Twitch, my internet connection is perfect. But even I can see the internet is not always that great. So someone is not telling the truth. But seriously, only 2 hiccups is like 0 hiccups in my streams. Usually it's a lot worse. Those are not good, not good. I believe I already have a delay, but where's the technical difficulties option? If it's in the settings, I will look at it after the stream. Sorry about the yawn. I forgot I was tired. And just a triple check, I'm assuming none of you are going to the Dordrecht library Halloween event, manga themed, with a maid cafe and all that jazz. Also, I just was out for dinner for a celebration, not Diwali, by the way. And I got something that said chicken on the label or the sign. So I scooped up a few and it turned out it was a cheese bite. It was a very delicious cheese bite. But apparently I already got too much cheese bites. I really did my best avoiding all the milk things, but if I scooped up, well, then I'm not gonna say this is perfectly good food. I'm not gonna eat it. Let's see if setting works. I don't think setting's gonna work now. Okay, settings is working. Stream. It's not in the stream tab. Let's see. Stream is the second option. My second option is the server. Maybe I can only see it after the, what's it called? The thingy. The stream, then you get more options or something like that. So I will check that after the stream while I'm uploading this video on YouTube. So but I do thank you for pointing that out. So and too bad Natasha couldn't join us today, but you can always watch back. Because YouTube, even though it's Twitch is the same day because that's automatic, and on YouTube it's about 4 weeks in the future. Because I just plan every week, and sometimes I do stream something else, an extra stream or something like that, and then that gets scheduled, and well, then you suddenly skip everything's a week further. So right, coloring now. It was a lovely. It was a bit too. Um, it's not my kind of bright green, so I'm taking a little bit artistic liberty here. Anyway, the hoarseness is kind of fading. You guys are my remedy, my healing potion. It's almost like a life jacket this way. Oh well. I'm gonna hand color that later. I do wonder, should I do an unmolding stream again? Is anyone actually interested in seeing me unmold things? I mean, why not? Well, it is. I have to make a setup and all that jazz. No, it's not that tricky, and you have to make sure everything is in focus and all that stuff. It's not like I can have a fixed stream setting. I see some YouTubers, they have a whole corner they use for streaming and all, so they don't have to put it away, but I have very limited space, so I have to put it away each time. And it would be in the evening, probably. Of course, I can always make a video of that and people can watch that later. So I just think it's very tricky to unmold things on screen and keep them in frame. Sometimes it's a bit fiddly, and that's why I'm asking, is anyone actually interested in watching? I'm gonna hand color that. I'm gonna hand color the hand. Let's give that a bit of a color, that plate. That plate gets wonkier with each frame, so and that is something that's bothering me, but I will fix that. This smile chant face needs to be a little bit fixed. Maybe I can fix it already, but I guess that really bothers me. Right, how about, and then I make this blue, and then the top is gonna be White. That's better. But to be short, I'm not a professional YouTuber. Did aspire it once and I was like, no. You have to be on top of the game so much all the time. It's not worth it. It's not worth getting a burnout and all that thing. Being a YouTuber professionally is really a lot of work. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's not the kind of work I want to do at the moment. So that means I have respect for people who do it full time. And how do you not get crazy? Because it sounds so easy. Let's make a couple of movies and then we get a multimillionaire. Well, you first have to have an audience that actually likes what you're doing. That's usually a challenge. And then you have to make content so they keep finding it interesting. And especially this channel, which is a complete mishmash. YouTubers are crazy, that's why they can deal with this. Who knows, maybe that's the reason you have to be crazy to be able to keep it up. Crazy creative. Well, I am crazy and I am creative. But nah. Not my thing. Oh, missed a spot. Well, I'll be doing that soon. First we're gonna finish. This one. This is not hard to finish later on. Okay, I have two of those. So, 1, 2. To be careful, it is quite spicy. Well, I was tasting it and I was like, okay, where's the spice? I'm really certain I can't handle Indian spice level, so don't worry about that. But it was so sweet. Mind the spice, and I was like, where's the spice? Did we get the unspiced ones? But that's okay. It just means I can enjoy it a lot more. Like I said, I was really grateful and I really, really enjoyed it. We still have a bit left, which we are gonna nibble on. Especially that rice pudding. Oh, I want that rice pudding. Yes, I'm talking about that rice pudding again. Because that rice pudding is absolutely delicious. And I want it again. Even if it does result into a tummy ache. And to be honest, their sweet stuff that they gave along, yeah, that was a bit less my taste. I am someone who likes sweet food, but I really like their herby, their savory more. That was more my taste. Except that rice pudding. Yes, again about the rice pudding. Because I really, really, really like that rice pudding. And no matter what you say, I won't shut up about it. I think this was all the basic coloring. Are you sure I made it clear I like the rice pudding? It's a bit too derpy face. Well, don't think they gave Indian curry. They just gave some snacks. Delicious snacks, by the way. I just need to add a little bit, by the way. Missed a line. But first I'm gonna add this, so. And that already has one. Missed spots over here. And I missed spots over here. And here. I need to do the face in the well, emoticon balloon as well. But when I get to know my neighbors a little bit better, and I can ask for recipes, then I will see if I can make this pudding and make it with, well, milk free, like maybe coconut milk, maybe almond milk, soy milk. Not sure just yet. Then first I'm gonna get to know them before I snipe their recipes. Now, it's probably a lot easier to do it just like this. New layer. Oh, that's a bit too small. Not that small needed. And do it like this. And then I do have a pattern. I think I put it in Christmas. There we go. Do I have it in Christmas or do I have it in stock? It's in stock probably. There's all kinds of papers that I scanned, so I bought all these papers. I paid for it and then I scanned them myself. And sometimes you can use little snippets of it. I did check, backside said nothing about copyright. So if they are copyrighted, they didn't put it on the paper. Let's see, it's probably in this set, but I scanned it high quality, so that takes a while. Okay, it's not in here, so maybe it's no. Maybe it's not even in this set. Oh wait, here's the New Year's paper. Is this something I can use? It's upside down, but that's okay. First of all, I can flip it. And second of all, let's see if this works. So it's not certain it's going to stay like this. So making it a little bit smaller. And how does it work if I make this lighter? First of all, I'm gonna, yes, this side. Right, so first I need to, that's the wrong one. First I need to Control E. And then I can Control G. There we go. And then I'm going to up it a little bit. There we go. No, and I don't really have use for Disney or Studio 100 things. Those are too, well, too much their own designs. I need something generic if I want to fix it or use it. Like marbles and watercolors, all that jazz. That's star shading. Okay, that's important. I need a new layer. I really gathered a lot of papers. I haven't scanned everything just yet. There are a few Christmas papers that recently arrived that I still have to scan. But that can be scanned later. It reminds me of I need to check my email. But I can do that while this is uploading on YouTube. That usually takes quite a while. And this can be a little bit smaller. Okay. That's the wrong one. I want quick snips. Not takes a while before you get one snip. It's also a magical plate with magical food with everything changing. There's not much text here anyway, so there's not much to check. This can go by the way. I wasn't intending to do that, but okay, I didn't really change anything about it. Of course, I saved all the papers so I can rescan things if needed. It was just such a hassle. Oh, okay, they just it saved it upside down. That's okay. I can live with that. I'm sleepy tired. Okay, how about we open it? Spelling check. What is Penny eating? I have no idea because I don't know what it is. And despite my preference, it wasn't the rice pudding. Well, am I still here? Well, according to Twitch, I'm still here. Never left, but well, we know how things are. No dropped frames. But anyway, you guys can go text check because it's not very interesting. What I ate? Well, I did get the Indian rice pudding, and everything else I have no idea. It was a very sweet treat with it that was really dripping of honey or syrup, and that was okay. And I'm not saying like it was badly made or something. It wasn't really my taste. It was okay. Cook was wonderful, by the way. Something with curry, I think, and something with puff pastry, perhaps, or something like that. Really, when I see those gently, kindly, generous gifts again, then I will ask them. So right now, I can't really answer the question what I ate. I just know I really, really enjoyed it. It wasn't baklava. I know baklava, which, by the way, I'm not really that much fan of as well because that too is dripping in honey. It reminded me more of marzipan covered in honey. So anyway, it's way too late for me right now because I'm super tired. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube, so you'll be seeing it there in about a week or 5. And I need to check my emails if anything important arrived. And tomorrow it's work again. Work. So I'll be seeing you again probably next week. If I do decide on streaming my unmolding, I will announce that on my Instagram probably. Right, and thank you for the reminder. That's something I'm gonna do before I send the penny. Where's my email for the commission? Nope. That's not it. That's not it. I'm gonna have to look back for the email address, but I will save the cutout version. I will be sending that. So Well, thank you for joining me, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye.